Hey everyone, this is John. I've got more presentation skills for you, and today we are looking at speaking volume, so how to speak louder. How loud you speak is clearly important. It doesn't matter how good your presentation is if nobody can hear what you're saying. So audiences don't want to have to struggle to understand someone. If you're hard to hear, people will likely just stop paying attention. In addition to this, varying your speaking volume also plays a big role in highlighting statements and conveying or showing emotion. So it's important to know you can use your speaking volume in different ways. And here are some things for you to remember to help you to speak louder. The first one is keep good posture. So we mentioned about the importance of posture in a previous video. In addition to what I said then, it's actually really important to allow you to speak louder. So you need to make sure you stand up straight, keep your chest out and your shoulders back. By doing this, it allows you to take a deeper breath, and when you breathe deeper, you can talk louder and for longer. You also need to make sure you face the audience when you're talking to them. Avoid looking at the ground and at your notes when you're speaking, because this will make you seem quieter. Here we have drink plenty of water. So you need to keep well hydrated on the day of the presentation. This will help ensure that your throat doesn't get dry or you lose your voice during your presentations. Also, you can do some quick voice warm-up exercises before your presentation. If you're afraid you might lose your voice, you can go onto YouTube and look up these little tutorials. They are only a couple of minutes long and they're quite useful. So how do we actually speak louder? So in general, the deeper we breathe, the louder and longer we can speak for before needing to breathe again. So deep breaths are really important for public speaking. A popular technique used by public speakers like politicians and also singers is breathing into your stomach, or it's also called breathing through your diaphragm. So this helps you to take a deeper breath than you normally do, and therefore it makes public speaking easier because you can speak louder and for longer without having to breathe. So if you want to do this technique, you need to try to imagine breathing into your stomach, and you should feel it move in and out as you breathe, and your chest should stay roughly still. So normally when we breathe through our chest and it moves up and down. However, with this technique, we don't want to do that. We want to breathe into our belly, and you should feel your belly move in and out as you breathe while your chest stays roughly still. I do have a diagram to help explain this here. The blue arrows to show how you breathe out, and the green arrows show breathing in. So when we breathe in, using the diaphragm and stomach breathing, our stomach should move out and our chest should just stay the same. This allows you to take a deeper breath and also speak louder and speak longer, and so it's very useful. Here are some final tips before we go. The first one is make a conscious effort to pronounce clearly your words, and this can help compensate a little bit for a lack of speaking volume. So when you pronounce your words very clearly, it makes them easier to understand. So even if you are a little bit too quiet, the audience can hopefully still know what you're saying. Of course, you want to always make sure you're speaking loud enough. So speaking loudly and projecting your voice like we do when we breathe through our diaphragm or our stomach does not mean shouting. You don't want to shout at everyone. You should imagine speaking through your belly and not your throat. If you speak through your throat too much, it can hurt your voice over time and you might lose it. And then the last point here is take some slow, deep breaths before your presentation and try to relax. If you can relax a little bit beforehand, this will help with all aspects of public speaking, including actually speaking louder. That's today's video. I hope you found it useful. You can let me know if you have any suggestions you have. And also, as always, thanks for watching.